Hello everyone, and welcome to the second career race. So this is just the race then. As I mentioned in the last video, I'm not going to bother qualifying or showing you the practice. I did do a bit of practice though. So we're straight to the race. So starting from the back then, as I did with the last game.
Having the right strategy can make all the difference. Here you'll find information about the amount of fuel you have in your car and how many sets of tyres you have remaining and their current level of wear. You can also change tyre strategy in advance of the race.
There we go, I already knew that, but okay. So in terms of setup then, I've done a full dry setup, a quick setup in there. Can't get to it, but in there, a full dry setup. Apart from, the only thing I've changed is 5149 high standard brakes. I've gone slightly to the front, which you'd never do in F1 2012, but I think it's changed a lot. So it's got 2.2 wings, 7.9 balance, 3.399 suspension, just like that, and it's just still using the first engine. So well, I expect it'll be just all in the middle, camber and toe. It is indeed. So there it is then. I'm going to start on options, go primes, just use a normal strategy, and I think I'll go for normal fuel strategy to be honest. I think cautious was definitely not having my tyre by last race. So here we go then. First race I'll be starting from the back. And we'll see how I get on. Let's get this bit. Hopefully I can still get a decent position and beat all the back markers. Rouge is the case room, including my teammate. Bertels on pole there. Picks in 19th. Now I am just a couple of places back, 22nd. So this is our home race. I did just said that as well. So hopefully we can get a good race. Go to Rich then. I'm ready. I'm going to try a full throttle start, see how we get on. In the last race that was quite effective. Last game, sorry. Hopefully it isn't this game because it's such a low grip and I'm hitting the rubber into there. Definitely cost me a lot. I think it is quite effective actually, the going outside here, no one was here. I'm going to try and cut across now, but there's no room to do so. As I just monstered everyone on the outside, right? Everyone was going too much to the inside. Did a bit of a Fernando Alonso, which he did in Singapore. Oh, look in front of you, Alex, not behind you. Switch back to the inside now then, see if I can get a few more of these guys. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. See if I can get him on the outside of this corner. It's not going to be easy. He's backed out of it there and allowed me through. So from now it's all about tyre wear then, tyre conservation. It's P12. So yeah, he's still definitely on amazing at starting, but that was only because they left that gap on the outside. If they didn't leave that, I would have been pretty stuffed. Oh, was that to take avoiding action there? Not sure what happened ahead. Oh no, I was going to go for his Sauber now. Came to the inside to try and defend. It worked quite nicely, but I've ran wide. That's going to allow that Lotus to shoot straight on back pass. Grosjean it is. Oh, wanted to have a look at the inside there, but wound up blocking my wheel. I have to use off the brakes to stop it from locking. As I've now got no curves. I'm just going to go to Rich to try and defend against the tilt. Not got much fuel left. Go to standard now. Bit of rear locking I think I've got there. Trying to hold it tight to stop Sittil sneaking back underneath me, which I've done beautifully. Still in P12 then, so it's not too bad so far. As we're pitting lap 6, it's quite early.
We have a little bit of spare fuel. We should keep an eye on it over the next
Bit of rear locking again there. Go to second nice and early, and run a bit wide there though. And well, lost wheel spin as well. Need to not keep doing that. You see their right rear is already quite worn. Only on lap 2. It's tyre wear skating. It's definitely quite prominent in this game. So let's see if I can preserve my tyres properly. Unlike I did in the last race where the tyres completely fell off the cliff. And I want the back corner. I'm just trying to gain on Gutierrez now, which I'm actually roughly around their pace, aren't I? I'm not too far off it if I am. Just about managed to get so down there. Very much short shifting up there. Didn't really work as I've gone wide again. That corner keeps getting me, doesn't it? Wasn't so bad as last lap though. So I was just half a second behind Gutierrez then. Sittil actually dropped back for more than a second behind me. So hopefully I can get it turned in nicely, which that was beautiful, that corner. Being very cautious on the throttle on the exit. So DRS won't be this lap, it'll be next lap, so I'm going to save my standard to the end of this next lap. Hopefully get DRS as they're battling each other, slowing each other up amazingly. Bit of boost on the exit there, just trying to get the power down. The tyre wear's not too bad at the moment, I don't think. So I'm just over a second to the guys ahead. I was losing a lot in the final sector in practice, but gaining in the first and second days a little bit, not a lot. That's what I need to do. Getting better at minimising wheel spin now. Which was always my target in the last game, but I didn't really even need to in the last game. So I've gone for up the inside, and it's worked quite nicely. Bit of wheel spin I didn't mean to. So that's P11 then. Didn't really mean to, but I braked late enough, and I thought, well, let's go for it. That's hard on the throttle now, so I've even got a points pay position just up ahead. It's good to see the McLaren back here rather than up where they shouldn't be. Getting strong on the brakes relative to the AI.
You have a 1 second lead over the car behind. Be aware.
Okay, going to go to Rich now and use a bit of curves here just to try and get DRS. But I don't think I'm going to do it. As trying to get it turned in. No, I don't get DRS. Hopefully Gutierrez doesn't get it behind me, but I think he might have done. I have to say to Rich now, I don't want to. He definitely did get DRS. Look at that. That's a little bit of forward drift in there. Fortunately, there's just one detection point because the guys ahead lost a lot of time to be there, battling each other. Nice. He's going to start getting on me now, but luckily he's far back enough so that I don't have to worry about it. Just trying to be really careful on these tyres now. It must be said, I'm lap 6, I'm pitting, I'm looking alright for a minute. I barely even won. A nice little curb there, bit of wheel spin on the exit. I'm going to start pushing a bit now because they're not really worn and I've not got all that many laps left to go. So I'll have to pit. Stop shifting down to 5th there, I think. I think it cost me time. So definitely not got the pace of the guy ahead. Oh, brake way too late for that one. Going to Rich now in the hope of staying with them, but this corner I lose a lot of time, I think. Use lots of curves here. All my curves here. I don't know where the detection point is, but it's around it somewhere. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get DRS this lap just about. Purely because they're battling ahead, going to standard now, and I do get DRS. I need to stop using so much fuel. It's good DRS. It's a monster down the straight, and that's why I'm so slow. My straight line speed is completely awful. I stay ahead of him for a minute. Bit of wheel spin now on the exit. So I definitely got a better exit than Gutierrez there. We both got DRS. Let's see how much he gains on me. Not too much, but he's definitely coming for me. Battling ahead once again, slowing each other up. That's points. It's one of these positions. Doesn't matter which one. I'm on P11 at the moment, so P10 of course is from points. So we've just got this lap and one more lap to go. So the tyres aren't looking too bad, because I've been a lot more careful. The rears are still more worn than the fronts though for sure. I'm not quite close enough to pounce like I was on that. Oh, lots of wheel spin on the exit. I'm close enough to pounce in the braking for that corner, and I'm still going to have to take it easy on the tyres because I know I said I want to shift down to 6th, but 5th, but I can resist it then. That's a pretty awful corner, not a good line at all. And these tyres are looking quite red now. I'm not even particularly pushed to work much harder. It's just a natural life of the tyre. I'm trying to short shift as well as be very easy on the throttle. 1.1, so I'm not going to get DRS. No way, even if I use all my curves. I'm just not very good in this sector. And I might well not get overtaken by Gutierrez, but lots of curves. Let's use all of it here just to keep him away. Well, stay on standard as well, as he's a lot faster than me, but I'm going to stay to the middle just so he doesn't get any funny ideas. I'm trying to keep it nice and tight. So he can't undercut me, a bit of wheel spin on the exit. Oversteer, I have to go to Rich, even though I haven't got any much spare fuel, otherwise he would just get flying past me. That's luckily not really in my slipstream, otherwise I think he would have got me.
The pit window is open, come in this lap.
That's just about managed to get slowed down there. These tyres are not gone, but they're not far off it.
The car behind is trying to save fuel.
They're not great, that's for sure, particularly the rears. So, I will now go to primes. So I've managed to make it to my pit stop lap. Which is an improvement on the last race, isn't it? Where I completely failed to make it to my pit stop lap. So it's a bit easy on them though, otherwise they will be dead by the time I get to the pits and I'll lose a load of time and positions in the pits. Oh, look at that, that was completely my bad. Almost spun it. Trying to rejoin the track. And that's allowed Gutierrez pass, and I've got no grip now because of this gravel on my tyres, and that's also allowed Sutil pass and Maldonado. So that's definitely where one of the key areas the AI has improved. Oh, didn't want to do that, but I'll break myself more than anything. Maldonado ahead and no grip. Part of these tyres, front left there is gone. I'll still get DRS though for this straight on Maldonado. I do indeed, got lots of curves as well. But that 14er is very fast in a straight line. I suspect he's probably coming to the pits as well. Haven't taken his pit entry yet. Where is it? There it is. Rear end step out on me there. You saw. Maldonado ahead. So then, a lot of people into the pits. Probably not going to gain anything, to be honest. Be surprised if I do. And there goes Maldonado. And here I go. So another different shot. Oh, 3.1 second stop. Very good from the Caterham boys.
Be careful not to drive over the
This is my teammate now. There, look. I wonder if he's pitted. I hope not. As if I break myself trying to get ahead of him. And even now not to battle me. Team orders would be good here, so I can try and get Maldonado ahead. To be fair, there's no chance of getting points now, really. Still might be able to get a better position than I did last race. Can't remember what that position was.
Engine temperatures are good.
I don't think Pick. Oh, almost cut the corner. I don't think Pick's pitted yet. So I should have quite a considerable amount more grip than him, which is always good. It's much better racing line there. Nicely took that. Cut that corner a bit. Again, all over the curve. You want to avoid that curve if you can. So hopefully the guys who stayed out had a really slow in lap because their tyres were so worn. So even though these are fresh, I just want to push now, but also be a bit careful. It's easy said and done for sure. These tyres are giving a lot more grip now, so get the tyre indicator up. See how we're getting on. 1.4 to the guy ahead. So I'm not actually really losing too much to him, mate. Use all of my curves here. You can see there's a few guys in the pits. Hopefully I can gain a couple of positions. I'm in P17 at the moment, which isn't great. But I don't have had the pace of Maldonado ahead, haven't I? So hopefully I can overtake a couple more, but there's no one in the pits that I can see at the moment. There's a few there at the end. So I'm going to be battling, coming to the first corner. And I managed to get past all of them. I have already done. So there was that, another 3 or 4 cars. So that's P13, which is better than the position I got last race. I think it was what, P15 or 16 I got last race. Maybe even 17. Hulkenberg's behind then, haven't just come out the pits. I think pretty much best case scenario, I get Maldonado ahead for P13. P12 actually, sorry, isn't it? Yep. 1.1 to him now then, so I've gained a little bit on him. I'm slowing him down. Closing him down, not slowing him down. When it tells me he might be on lean, which would be rather beautiful. Which I don't have to do just yet. Still not optimal, which is good. Still just trying to be really careful with these rears. I gain so much on them. I'm breaking that corner, but lose on the exit.
The car ahead is slower in sector 2.
Really looks like I can get the power down. That wasn't bad though. 0.5 now to the guy ahead. I should get DRS, which is good. I'm not sure if I'll probably overtake him or not, but looks pretty slow, doesn't it? Doesn't look very quick at all. I think he must be on lean. Save my DRS for next straight, I think. No, I'm not going to have to use it now because Hulkenberg is absolutely monstering me down this straight. Don't want to overtake Maldonado just yet. I'm going to try and cut back now. Yeah, pardon me, there's another guy coming to the pits. That'll be another position. I've got DRS now, so I should be able to overtake Maldonado. And yep, should be nice and easy. And there we go. Nice and easy indeed. Oh, that was my bad. I braked too late for the corner. Tried to overcompensate with the brake pedal, and as I thought about just having a go at Maldonado there, Hulkenberg then, but probably would have ended in a crash. There's now I've also got marbles on my tyres. So that would have been for P11. I'll be annoyed if that... Oh, almost came that corner again. I'll be annoyed if that turns into a points paying position, but at the moment it's not the end of the world. There's lots of dirty air and less downforce than the Sauber. And he was faster than me, wasn't he? So I think I've done well to keep him at bay regardless. What I need to do now is try and keep Maldonado rather at my DRS. I'm just about inside DRS zone at the moment, but it's this corner I think that I'll lose too much time on them. Although I've done alright there. Can use all my curves now to try and stay within DRS and stay outside of DRS with Maldonado behind. I think I might have done it. I'm not sure what the detection point is. It says on the minimap there, doesn't it? I always forget that now. I should have it. I do indeed. So I won't be able to take him. He's miles too far away for that, but I can at least gain on him down this straight where I've got very little straight line speed. So I take a very wide turn in there. So I don't quite get on the second straight, unfortunately. I think this might be my finishing position now, provided I can hold on to Maldonado behind. From Maldonado behind, rather. It's better, managed to get that turned in a bit better, but still run a bit wide. There's now turning around this corner. I think I've actually got the pace on Maldonado behind, to be honest. Not on Hulkenberg ahead, though. He's just too quick. Like I said, as long as that doesn't turn into a 10th place and points, I'm not too bothered. So I'm 4/10 up my previous lap in that first sector. As I run fairly wide, getting the power nice and early though, even though I'm all over the curb. Just trying to pull away from Maldonado now then to get it, make it a bit more comfortable. Pushing a little bit, but not too hard, don't want to ruin these tyres. Trickiest corner I think, to try and not get wheel spin.
You have a 2-second gap to the car behind.
I've got over 2-second gap to the car behind, but also to the car ahead. So yeah, I don't think I would have been able to keep Hulkenberg at bay, to be fair. So use a lot of curves now. I think I'll use all of it. Might as well. So there's only a few laps left to go, so I should be able to get these tyres to the end. Looks like Hulkenberg is gaining massively on the guy ahead of him, whoever that is. So maybe they'll start battling and I'll be able to sneak a point, that would be awesome. I don't think it's likely. She's still working conserving my tyres, so I've got the grip at the end in case that was to happen. Bit of wheel spin there, mid-corner. Go then. So look at the rear tyres, they're not too bad, they're about the same as the fronts, which is what I want to see. I need to see. These tyres are not getting any more grip. Still 2.3 seconds to go behind exactly the same first sector as I did last lap. So hopefully I can maintain this gap to Maldonado, but this tyre wear's better. Yes, if you've got better tyre wear than me, it's going to be very difficult as we get towards the end, as I ran a little bit wide there, but got away with it. he's probably starting to close in on me now, to be honest. 4 seconds to Hulkenberg rather ahead now. So there was definitely no way that I would have kept him behind. 2.6 mile an hour, so I managed to gain a bit in the first sector, in the middle sector rather. This is final sector where I lose a lot. Just trying to get a turn now. Again, going to use a lot of my curves, not quite going to use all of it this time. I'm going to save a little bit. And also look at the map then. So Hulkenberg's definitely hunting someone down. But yeah, I'm just not going to be close enough to do anything about that. There we go then. So let's see how much I've lost then in this final sector. To Maldonado. About 4 tenths or so, and 5 seconds Hulkenberg is now ahead. So I was able to stick with him. I might have had a sniff at a point. I've locked my tyre there, ran very wide. Managed to bring it back to the racing line just about. That is not the fastest car in that corner for sure. I've only got a couple of laps left to go now though. I'm on for a career best 12th place, which would be something. That's turning way too early there. Surprised I didn't get a corner cut there. 2.1 is now, so it wasn't too bad with that mistake. 5.7 to Hulkenberg ahead. Wow. That was a better racing line there. Almost full throttle, had to ease off last second, otherwise I'd have wound up in the gravel. So the gap to Hulkenberg is kind of what I expected the gap to be to everyone, to be honest. It's not been, is it? I mean, I've managed to maintain the pace with Maldonado. Which Williams aren't the fastest this year, but they're not as slow as Caterham for sure. So I quite like this new career mode, or the new style career mode, that you have to manage tyres. New racing style of this game. I do quite like that. It's not just about raw pace. But of course it definitely helps, but it's quite a lot about the tyres as well, which of course is what it actually is like in Real Formula 1. As he's closing in on me massively now. Let's have a look at the new map then. Hulkenberg's right on, whoever that is he's just caught. So he's looking like he's going to steal a point. So disappointed I couldn't stay with him, but there we go. Let's get Gutierrez behind now. Managed to overtake Maldonado. It's just under 2 seconds. Gutierrez, of course, same car as Hulkenberg, so he might be faster than me. 2 laps left to go. It's almost locked my inside tyre. I did a tiny bit, but not enough. Hopefully I got better tyre than Gutierrez, and it will save me towards these last couple of laps. I need it, that's for sure.
Your tyres and brakes are at optimal temperature.
Bit of boost on the exit there, bit of oversteer. 3 tenths up on my previous laps. It's a much better first sector. 2 second gap still to Gutierrez. So I need to keep it around there really, otherwise he risks getting DRS as I run very wide into the gravel a little bit. It's cost me a lot of time. Wow, a lot, a couple of tenths. As the car's starting to oversteer a bit now. Rear tyres are going away bit by bit. All I need to do is keep it out 1 second in this sector really. Now I should be okay. 1.6. Braked way too early for that corner. What was that? Use a bit of curves here just to try and stop him from getting DRS. Use quite a bit of curves actually. As I turned in way too late, these tyres, the front left it is now that's causing me pain. As I think, to be honest, Gutierrez is going to get me. Because that front left, look, the rears aren't too bad, but that front left is pretty much gone. And he will get DRS now, that's the activation line, detection line rather. I'm going to go to Rich now just to see if I can't do anything about it, but I'll be very surprised. Bit of curves just to see if I can. Just about. I'm still ahead of him for now. As long as I can keep a tight line, which I've done beautifully. Whoa, bit of oversteer, I need to go to standard, but I can't do it for now. I'm still ahead of him for a minute. This is going to be a hard battle on this last lap to keep P12 only from Gutierrez. Almost turned in way too early there. Still ahead of him, a couple of tenths. Had a better last corner than him. So this corner is going to be compromised because of that front left. It's got barely any grip left now. It's better than it was in tyre wear is better than it was in Melbourne, but it's still not great. He's close behind me now, but he's still too far back to have a dive. There's Vettel across the line to take the win. I'm still battling hard. He's 7 tenths behind me now. This corner's going to be terrible because of that front left. He's a little way behind me. I'm hoping I can use Rich on the last couple of straights, then I might be able to keep position. Oh, but this corner, of course, is a right-hander. Go, go, go. All of my cars, come on. Give it the full beans. He's still gaining on me. That's probably position over, but I'm going to still try and outbrake him, which I've managed to do. I give him a little shove. Oh no, whoa, almost hit him off the track there. Luckily, me losing the rear end there. I ran out of fuel. No, no. Luckily, he's off the power. That little rear end loss there caused him to get a bit scared and back out of it. Thinking I was going to slide into him. P12 then, just about. From Gutierrez, I think it was, wasn't it? Yep.
12th place, nice driving.
39.7 then my fastest lap was. So better faster lap than Maldonado, but not than the Saubers. So I finished about where I was expected to, I think, pretty much. My teammate Stone Cold last there, 41.5 was his best. Wow, okay, so what's that? About 2 seconds, just over 2 seconds a lap faster than me. More or less. That's a big time deficit, isn't it? So there we go, let's have a look at this championship. That should move me up a couple. Does indeed around P14, but still with nil points. Gutierrez and Hulkenberg at 0 points. I thought he must not have overtaken that guy. Caught him up but couldn't quite get him. So there we go then. Constructors, of course, will still be in, well, mind you, 8th place. Toro Rosso and Williams haven't scored any points yet, so we're actually done pretty well. Sauber haven't either. So we could well wind up in 7th place. As long as we're outside the bottom 2, it'll be all good. So there we go then. That was the second career race of the season. Bit more entertaining, wasn't it, than when it didn't qualify. And definitely this mode is all about tyre wear, so hopefully Caterham could improve the tyre wear. I believe I've got some sort of performance test in the next race, so hopefully it'll be some sort of tyre wear test and I can get a bit better tyre wear. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.